I quit. I'm closing my program down. I'm officially done. I'm done.
It's just endless tasks. There's always something that you need to do, and you get tired. You're human.
Or how about when there's always someone that doesn't seem to truly appreciate all the work that gets put in, day in and day out, how much it takes from us, how much it takes from our families, how much it takes from our personal life. That's not usually appreciated or seen within this business. So it does make us want to just walk away.
Welcome to Master and Thrive, a platform created for early childhood leaders, created by providers, for providers, and many more. We just don't want you to survive in your business. We want you to master and thrive in it. But before we get started today, I would love to introduce our co-hosts.
Hi, everyone. I'm one of your co-hosts, Tiffany, 15 plus years in early childhood education business, along with consultations for childcare providers, where we focus on business strategies, compliance, and operations.
Hello, my name is Diane Wilson. I'm a business owner, childcare provider of 9 years. I'm also a mother. And Millie?
Yeah, my name is Millie Carbajal. I'm a provider as well, 15 years in the Bronx. Super excited to be here with my co-hosts and share this platform with you. So today is such a special segment for me. We're focusing on wellness, health and wellness, with a focus on mental health. Who has ever been to the point, I want to quit? It feels endless. We don't feel appreciated. We're so excited to have today with us Brian Casanovas. Brian is going to help you navigate through your everyday life and find the balance in life where you can really thrive and master in your program. Brian, thank you for having us.
Oh, pleasure.
Can we give a nice round of applause? Thank you so much, Brian, for being here with us.
My pleasure, of course. So I've been, I'm a licensed master social worker, providing support for folks with substance use and mental health disorders. I've been doing this since 2016. I come from a family who struggled with mental health and substance use. And so it just came together in 2016 where I decided to go back to school and get my degree.
Oh, thank you for sharing, Brian.
Truly appreciate that. So we've been able to, from our viewers and just thoughts and ideas that we had ourselves, compile a couple of questions for you.
Let's go.
All right. Just how I like it. Let's go.
Oh, say less.
Jump right into it.
So, okay. I'm going to talk from a personal standpoint now. Okay. We're going to get real. How is it that one can truly balance being a boss, personal life, family life, children, while still wanting to fulfill your purpose and not go crazy?
Well, I mean, these are major areas of life.
Smile for me. I'm like, give it to me. Tell me the secret sauce.
I love it.
These are major areas in life, and it's more nuanced than, just a couple of tools here and there. I'm thinking, we can start off with compartmentalizing. Like, how do we start separating these things so one doesn't flow into the other? And then ideally get to a place where we're able to regulate our emotions so that when something impacts us, we're able to deal with it head on, as opposed to taking it with us throughout the day and then it feeds into something over here.
Wow. As you were speaking, I truly just had a visual being created in my mind where it makes perfect sense. Because we go through so much in our day-to-day, and it's really hard to not allow it to spill over into, let's say, maybe not being that nice to our partners, or maybe even to our own kids, or maybe even to our friends. And it's because of that, because we don't have those tools to really learn how to keep things in its place. So thank you. And what tools would you suggest?
Well, what you just described there falls into the area of emotional burnout. Behavioral burnout, which is where we start reacting to folks. So, you had a stressful day at work, you get home, and now we have no patience for our partner. And maybe we start acting out or we start getting frustrated really easily. That's already a sign that we're already carrying too much.
That makes perfect sense. And I don't know about you ladies, but when was the last time you felt like that?
Yesterday.
Yeah. A little bit. I have to be honest.
This morning.
Exactly. And why is it common among childcare providers and business owners to actually feel this burnout?
Well, let's think about this. You folks are in a field where you're required to overextend yourself, not just to the children who would be like your clients, also to their families, also to teachers. And so, you are going into these spaces, trying to hold space for all of this. And so if a child acts out or a parent is short with you, sometimes we can personalize that. And it feels like maybe we're doing something wrong. Where if we're able to separate that, where that behavior of others, we're not absorbing it. When we think of boundaries, we want to be able to provide empathy, but not absorb another person's distress.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again? That was profound. Serious. Yeah, it was. It's some really great tips where no one teaches us this.
No, and it takes a lot of work and practice because we're in the headspace of reacting. So someone says something, like I said, a teacher's parent is short, child's acting out. We're already, maybe feeling frustrated from earlier, and now we're taking all this in. And so the idea is to acknowledge that that's their stuff. Like the child's acting out, it's not a reflection of
you.
Us. Yes, the parents are short. That's not my stuff. That's their stuff. How do we start separating their stuff without providing empathy, without absorbing another's distress?
So the key is not personal. Don't take it personal.
Yes.
Just know that you don't know what that parent had. You don't know what that child is going through. It's not a reflection of what you're doing or not doing. It's more take it for that something is happening and I need to not take it like it's happening. It's at me.
Oh my God! Wow! Yeah, it's not a reflection of your self-worth.
Absolutely.
Like you're there, you're doing the job, you're trying to hold space for multiple individuals at the same time, possibly overextending yourself, where it could feel like we're doing something wrong if someone's not pleased. But chances are maybe that parent woke up and had a bad day.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, you were the one that was next in line that was going to receive that. And again, that's not our stuff, but we can take it on as if it's our stuff.
That's really good tools for providers to know that, because sometimes I think we internalize things and we take it personal. That person, you may be having a bad day, but so are they.
Right. Yeah. I heard a story. I'll just say this really quick. So there was a gentleman who got on the train with his two children running around like crazy. Someone said, "Oh, control your children." And he looked at her and was like, "I'm so sorry, but I just lost my wife and I don't know what to do." It may have been a random story. I don't know where the source came from, but the point of the story is that you never know what someone is going through.
That's right.
So
I love that.
Beautiful point. Yeah. That's exactly what happens.
So we shouldn't take it personal, like you said.
Yes.
I completely agree. And I kind of notice what I do before I go into my house, and Mason is there, who normally gets my son, Mason. But I ask myself, okay, where am I? Do I know that I'm stressed from work? Do I know I'm stressed from my personal relationship? I don't want to take it out on him. So let me kind of just do a little shimmy at the door. And then I learn how to say, "It's so nice to see you." So I start with something positive, even if I may feel overwhelmed.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm done. Yes, thank you.
So that's something that I actually tell my girls to do. at my program.
Nice.
So I love that you even incorporate that just so organically within your life with Mason, with your son, because I tell my ladies, when you receive the children at the door, we're here to give them an experience. So I don't care if we have to fake it. Good morning. I want to smile. Wow. Why? Because you never know what that person is going through. And that little smile can literally change their day. Yep. If they had a tough morning with their parent, which now that I'm recently a parent, I know exactly what that's like. Oh my God. And just that smile, it can literally change that child's entire morning. Why? Because you're smiling, you're happy to see them. And you're also a bit of a relief for this family, letting them know, yes, don't worry, we've got it from here. We've got your back. And it's okay. So that's just a great example. And even with what I mentioned to my girls, how we can even incorporate it with our daily lives and just set the standard and the tone for the beginning of the day to hopefully help with that.
Very nice point.
I think, I appreciate this conversation. And, I'm thinking what we call that is our feeling thermometer, is that we're going to...
Say that again?
Our feeling thermometer. So it's like...
I'm going to put one in my house now.
I'm going to...
Well, actually, so Brian and I discussed this. We can put it on our Master and Thrive store. We'll put the link down, and you can find many documents there that our speakers will provide.
Yes, definitely. It's a great tool because it's something that it helps us to practice mindfulness. Yes. So, yes, work was stressful. I'm coming home. I'm checking my feeling thermometer. Like, where am I at? Am I at a 60? So if I'm at a 60, I know that I'm probably not going to have much patience for my partner. What can I do to bring it down to a 40? So I do have some space for this person. And I get to enjoy my evening without bringing home the stressors. And then same thing at work. We want to go in and and I'm thinking how important this is for individuals who provide childcare, is that, you're playing a major role in these children's lives. And children, they're in tune with the parental units, adults that they're around. So they can pick up on this energy. So if we're showing up and we're rested and we've checked our feeling thermometer and we've talked ourselves down maybe from some of those early stressors, then we're there and we can provide that space for them. And they pick up on that, they feel that. And then in that helps the child, and that would help their family because now the child's, more regulated at home and whatnot.
I love that. I think I'm going to have you come to my program. Have a nice little seminar for my girls. That is amazing. That's amazing. And
I actually showed Tiffany. I had it in my bag. I'm like, look what I'm working on.
I said, oh, girl, that's heavy. That's some heavy stuff. I said, but let me see. Bring that over here.
But I think wellness and mental health is heavy lifting, no? It's not always easy, right? No. That we have to reflect. I know Tiffany and I have been friends for many years, and we've had to have tough conversations, and I feel like it allows us to grow, but we're willing to do that heavy lifting, right? So I feel like providers shouldn't give up on themselves, right? They should, even though it might feel hard, it's worth it.
Yeah, and these are tools that you'll be able to take and plug in all areas of life. So, emotional regulation, being mindful, being present, that's going to help us evolve consistently going forward. And the more we use them, the more second nature they become.
Everything you just mentioned takes me back to something that I don't think we've noticed. But as soon as I mention it, you guys are all going to be like, oh my God, yeah. We have the calming corner for our students.
Yes.
That's space for them.
Yes.
Where they have a bin where they can help us or show us their different emotions, to tell us, to articulate, and
Very
to also
nice point.
self-regulate, where they can even play games while they're there. They have that choice. They have a little choice box during that time. No, you don't have to suppress your emotions, but let's help you navigate them.
So we should create a box for us as well?
Girl.
Oh, for ourselves, to be honest. For ourselves. It could be like an imaginary toolbox.
I'm sending myself to the corner.
Well, I'm thinking how many of us, when we were younger, it was modeled for us to verbalize our feelings as they come up.
Not
Or
I.
were we told to be quiet?
Be quiet. Seen, not heard.
Children should be
Deja
seen
estar
and not
llorando.
heard.
Stop
Yes.
crying. Deja estar llorando.
Yes.
I'll give you something to
I'll
cry
give you
about.
something to cry about. Fix your face.
Fix your face.
Fix your face.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the only
what's
face I have.
Abuse. That was abuse.
But they didn't know any
She
better.
said that was abuse.
We
My
got
mother
abused
didn't
when
know any
these
better.
when
Yeah.
these kids these days say they're abused. No, you weren't.
Right,
Well,
we were.
there's-
We were.
Yeah, we want their
Right.
clinical terms are used very loosely nowadays. Like
Yes.
trauma is not just I'm uncomfortable at home.
Yes.
Like, but also so like what you had mentioned, like our parents, they didn't know, and things could have been done better. Things could have been different. If you take the judgment out, it's that happened. How could we learn from that? So, I think it's important for all of us to be in tune with what our emotions are, what feelings are coming up. It's interesting because I'll ask somebody, oh, what do you feel? And it's either angry, sad, depressed, okay. Okay is not a feeling. And so these blanket feelings that we have that are go-to, they're much more sensitive, vulnerable feelings underneath that, which is where the feelings wheel comes in.
He's always like, how are you feeling? How did that make you feel? I'm like, okay, fine. Let me dig a little deep. That's where I get it from. Dig deep. Dig deep.
Now I know. Now I know.
They laugh when I'm like, dig deep.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get to it. It's way more than I'm mad.
So let's get to some questions now. I know we've asked you several already. So what habits do you think would help mental health
Nice.
for us?
Like protect your mental health.
Yes.
So let's see. At work, we'll start there. Setting emotional boundaries. So like what we talked about earlier about providing empathy but not absorbing.
Yes.
Going into these spaces where it's we're able to hear another's frustration, but we're not going to take on that distress. Another one being transitional rituals. Like I know at least
Explain that one for me
so.
and
you
for
know,
others.
Yes.
Others.
I'm guilty of it too. I
Being others.
I get very involved in the work that sometimes I'll feel like, oh, I don't need this lunch, or because I need to write notes, or I need to provide this service. And so I will neglect myself, which, at the end of the day is not helpful. So it's being able to carve out time and set that boundary with myself. Like if I say my lunch is from 12 to 12:30, I need to take that. Because if I don't, I may not be able to show up to the best of my ability. Or going for a walk, just something to break up the monotony of the day, get some sun so that when I come back, I'm more refreshed.
Funny you said that. 'Cause my doctor told me I need more sun.
Oh, wow. That's wow.
Seriously, I need to.
Most of
I'm
us
starting
do.
to take vitamin D to balance out the lack of the deficiency that I have.
Yeah.
So that's funny you said that.
No, I mean, that's common in New York, in big cities. Another area outside of work. So how do we maintain like a hard stop, like no contact when we get home? Like you mentioned earlier, getting home and then still getting text messages or still having to respond. How do we stop that so that, we are now separating our home from our workspace?
Yes.
Another example being going home and changing, getting out of work clothes immediately and getting into home clothes so that it puts us in a more headspace.
For us, it's taking our bra off.
Yeah, boy.
There you go. There you go.
Now, for us, right? Many of us, for group family and family daycare, you have to live where you work. So from folks like me who live and work in the same location, how do you
navigate
How do you
Yeah,
navigate
yeah.
that? How do
No, I'm
you?
with
This
you.
is exhausting.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like
I think
everywhere
this
you turn,
is-
there's a toy.
Soundproof your bedroom.
I think this is also common too with now where we have remote work. And so again, it takes effort. However, it's important to separate the two.
Yeah.
And even just setting a boundary where, after 9 p.m., I can't take these phone calls. I can't be available for this part of my life. It's going to be there tomorrow morning. Obviously, if there's a major emergency, and if there is, perhaps they should be calling 911.
Let's call 911.
You heard? Call 911.
Call the professionals.
But being 24 hours.
But most things won't like I know because it happens in my field too, where it's like, oh, if I don't keep my phone on, but for the most part, the children have parents, they're adults. They can reach out to others. We're not the end all be all. And if there is an emergency, they do need to call 911.
Yeah.
There's also the mental health hotline if somebody's struggling with mental health issues, 988, that they could reach. So we're not the only resource for them. I think also we tend to feel like we're the only.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like being 24 hours, people think I should be accessible 24 hours. I'm like, is the administration office in a hospital open 24 hours?
Very great point. Nope.
No, it's 9 to 5.
No. And again, that's where, this is difficult if we're already used to having certain clients that we've already extended that to. So now we have to set that boundary. I remember setting boundaries. We're telling folks we want to be a part of this. We just need this line to be respected so that we can be present.
And I feel like sometimes we start to feel lonely in our position. Why do you think that is?
Well, I mean, for leaders, there's a lot of responsibility, accountability. Folks look to you for answers. Sometimes we don't have all the right answers. However, we still have to show up, and that can feel isolating.
I could never feel lonely. Never. I love when there's no sound, when there's nothing. I don't know why people don't like to be alone. I love it. I can go to the movies by myself. I can go to a restaurant by myself.
I'm so glad we went out to dinner, guys.
I don't need to be entertained because I feel like I'm entertained 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sometimes I just want to hear myself think.
Right. That's a great point. It's not necessarily you being in a room and it's still full of people. It's more emotional and mental when I say feel lonely. Am I the only provider or leader or boss that is feeling this way?
Or going through this situation.
Right. Hence why I think it's so important we surround ourselves with other people that are going through it and we can share in it and we can support each other in it in some type of capacity. So that was more of my question.
Yeah.
I love being alone. Don't get me wrong. My son is going to be 18 in a couple of months.
There's a difference between loneliness, being lonely, and being alone and loneliness. Where being alone and you enjoy your company, that's fabulous because that means others will enjoy your company.
Yes.
Whereas, like you said, feeling alone, it's more of an emotional void that we're looking to fill.
Now, touching up on what Millie just said, when you feel that way, right, and you surround yourself, let's say, or you're around someone who has more stressors than you, don't you take on that extra as well?
Don't you tend to absorb it?
Yeah, absorb that.
So what did we say earlier? We want to provide empathy for others, but we don't want to absorb
So you have
their
to
stuff.
go back to that.
So,
Lesson numero uno.
See.
Got
Don't
it.
take on other people's stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking, as a child care provider, you are there. Your role is emotionally demanding, and so being in these emotionally charged areas, spaces, and having to engage in these, prolonged dialogues, like with the child, trying to, help them navigate this experience with the parents, you're going to deplete your emotional reserve. And so that's where it's important to acknowledge, that's not my stuff. I'm here to help provide this service. I don't know what
I need to disconnect. Learning to disconnect is what the key is, I believe.
So what are signs of burnout? Like, not, because I know we talked about getting older. So maybe not getting out of bed, is that a sign of burnout? Or is that just, I'm really
that
getting
could be
old?
everything.
My knees, my back.
Everything.
That could be age, that could be stress,
Right.
that can be burnout. I'm thinking, let's say,
Or all the above.
Exactly. I'm thinking in the workspace, it's more about if I feel less engaged, if I start waking up and thinking I don't want to be there,
That's a good one.
if I
'Cause
start
that's
holding
another thing.
resentment.
We can't call out.
So,
We got to show up.
so again, this is where being very mindful of self-care and protecting your own mental health is important, because if that's not secure or protected, it's going to start showing up in other spaces where we can start unraveling.
Now, I'm going to get real again.
Let's
All
do
right?
it.
Rip off the Band-Aid. For some people, therapy is weird. Not everyone wants to go or do therapy, or there's a stigma behind it. So it's going to be a twofold question for you.
Okay.
One, why is it to some people that there is this block when it comes to being open-minded for therapy? And then two, if I do want to move forward and obtain therapy, how hard is that? Can I pay out of pocket, or is it too expensive, or can my insurance cover it?
Okay, yeah. So for the first part, it's about, we're asking, as a therapist, I'm asking you to come into this space and share vulnerable experiences, possibly that you've never shared with anyone. I'm asking you to confront feelings and emotions that have either been possibly repressed or avoided for an extended period of time. So yes, it's gonna feel for some folks, it's gonna be more challenging.
What?
I'm thinking we want to consider, what is it that I'm looking for? Like, what does support look like? What do I need from this space? Because I'm going to be investing both money and time. Time being we can't get back. So being specific, like if I'm going to therapy and I'm thinking I just need to learn how to not take on so much and manage my emotions at work, put that out there to the providers and find somebody that will work with you on that level. And then things start to come out, through the process.
And then my second part, which was how challenging is it?
So that's the other part, yeah. With mental health services, most clinicians do a fee for service. Some provide a sliding fee. If they do accept insurance, it would be more along the lines of like the online, like Alma has an app and BetterHelp. Some providers do provide like a super bill, so the client will receive a super bill from the therapist and they can send that to get reimbursed
That
from
sounds
the
kind of
insurance.
scary, super bill.
I don't know why they call it that.
We had the tax guy here last episode.
Sounds a little
Can
scary.
we put that on our expenses?
Well, we can.
You probably
Yeah.
you probably can.
Yeah.
Thank you. So what advice would you give overwhelmed providers?
I would say, acknowledge that you're doing amazing work, all right? You're showing up, you're doing something that's extremely challenging, and also you don't have to be perfect at it.
That's key.
Yeah, I mean, you're dealing with children. I mean, and thinking like life too, it gets messy, it's unpredictable, and it's how we navigate those situations as they occur is what defines us. It's not about, oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. We're always learning. We learn. We're not going to get everything right, but if we did it, mess up somewhat, we wouldn't be able to evolve.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why we're here, so you can master and thrive.
Yes,
Awesome. Well, thank you so very much. That was extremely,
It was a pleasure.
extremely helpful. Now, I actually want to pivot to somebody's favorite segment. Drum roll, please. Millie. Hey.
So did you know my favorite segment, and also my favorite color is red. My birthday's coming soon. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, so for our Did You Know segment, sponsored by Scholars Path, Article 16 for New York City Group Family Daycare. So you may be asking, well, how can I take a personal day to address my mental health or my wellness? If it is 3 days or more, please reach out to your licensor and provide paper that they may need, or any questions that they may have. Most important, ensure that your providers, your assistants are in compliance and fully approved to supervise the children without you being present. Article 416 also says, if it is a long-term plan absence, an approved assistance can cover only with written office approval. So if you want to be out 30 days or more, which is possible, recently I had a death in my family and I felt that I could have been out a month to take some time to recalibrate. So I feel that providers should understand their rights and understand why it's important that they do address their mental health, their wellness, and to find a balance in life. So just ensure that you are following the proper regulations under 416.
And now, guess what we're going to do in honor of Brian being here?
Yes.
We're going to have yet another giveaway. Drum roll, please. We're going to be giving out, I was going to say one, because as Ayan and I both say, we can be by ourselves in places. But no, dos, spa tickets.
Self-care.
Self-care.
Because they're not going to the spa without me. And Tiffany says she'll join you guys.
No. Don't worry, guys. I'll let you have your time. It's okay. It's okay. But now, Tiffany, Millie, Ayan, Brian, how can our viewers actually join in on this giveaway? So we have 4 simple rules. Number 1, Ayan, we're going to be subscribing to our channel, okay? Number 2, Millie, you want to put number 2 up?
2.
Boop. Number 2, like this video
She
right
always makes
here.
fun of my face.
We are multilingual here.
Número 3. We're going to make sure we drop a comment and put the hashtag Master and Thrive. And number 4, Brian.
Brian was like, what?
4, share this video or channel with at least 2 people. Okay, so 4 simple steps so that you can enter this giveaway for a lovely spa day. Tickets of 2.
Yay.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a great self-care. Can I?
Right? If you follow the rules, we don't discriminate, make sure you subscribe, share,
Follow
tag,
the
like,
winners.
Drop a
all that
drop
good
a
stuff.
comment.
Drop.
We
There
just
you
show
go.
up at the spa. Hello.
I love that. I love that. So all of you, thank you. Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if someone wants to contact you for more information, if I want to contact you for more information, how can one reach you?
I'm on Psychology Today. My contact information is there.
Excellent, excellent. So we'll make sure to have this information, this link available for everyone. Why? Because we don't just want you to survive in your business. We want to make sure you master and thrive in it.